One day, Jacob was cooking a stew, and Esau came in from the field, exhausted. "Let me eat some of that red stuff," he said. "I'm starving." But Jacob saw his moment. "Sell me your birthright," he said, "now." This was not just a trick, it was a test. Because the birthright wasn't just family status, it meant priesthood, inheritance, the covenant line of promise. It was the spiritual claim to everything that mattered in redemptive history. And Esau had it by birth. But he didn't value it. He said, "I'm about to die. What good is a birthright to me?" So he swore an oath. And Jacob gave him bread and lentil stew. Esau ate, drank, got up and walked away as if nothing had happened. But Scripture records the verdict. Thus Esau despised his birthright. He traded the eternal for the urgent, the sacred for the appetizing. Like Adam before him, he reached for food and lost something far greater. This moment becomes a warning, a pattern. Because Esau's choice wasn't just impulsive, it was prophetic. "See to it," writes Hebrews, "that no one is unholy like Esau, who sold his birthright for a single meal." Esau is the picture of those who trade away God's promise for the cravings of the moment. And that danger didn't end with him. One day, Israel would hunger in the wilderness, and they would face the same question. Will you trust the God who promised, or will you demand bread now? "He humbled you and let you hunger," Moses would say, "that he might test you, to teach you that man does not live by bread alone, but by every word that comes from the mouth of the Lord." Esau failed that test. He was strong, firstborn, favored by Isaac. But in his hunger, he showed what he truly valued. And once the oath was sworn, Jacob held the claim. But the transfer wasn't complete. Not everyone would honor that deal, and the blessing still had to be taken. Even so, this tells us something about Jacob. He wasn't righteous, but he was hungry too, hungry for something more. Even if his methods were flawed, he longed for the covenant, and God can work with that. He grasped, he schemed, he reached, and that striving, however imperfect, would one day be redeemed. He would become Israel. This is not just a story about brothers, it's a prophetic thread. Esau, ruled by the flesh. Jacob reaching for the promise. The same conflict will echo again and again. Cain and Abel, Ishmael and Isaac, Saul and David, the old Jerusalem and the new. Those born of the flesh despise what they cannot control. Those born of promise struggle toward what only God can give. And in every case, the kingdom moves forward not through strength, but through hunger for what is unseen.